It's so easy for us in 2022 to capture all of our memories with the cameras that we have in just our own pockets. These cameras allow us to document every single instance of our lives. And have even birthed social networks like Instagram solely built on photography, the idea that you can share what you're capturing with your phone very, very quickly. What if I told you this exact device that you have, the camera or the cell phone with the camera on it, can be a tool that can help you better appreciate your life and can lead you to ultimately becoming a happier person every single day? I want you to take a look at a photo that you haven't looked at in a few years, maybe 5 or 6 years, an old photo, and I want you to look at it very objectively. I don't want you to recall any experiences or any memories that you've had with this photo. I want you to look at it as if you aren't in it or you haven't taken it, as if you're looking at a life of a different stranger. And when you go through the frame, I want you to think about all of the individual things in that photo and how they are very positive. For example, my wife took this picture of us about 7 or 8 years ago. We were in Muir Woods. She took this picture of us in 2016 with her iPhone 6. What I see in this picture is a father. I see a double stroller. I see children. I see a sign that says Muir Woods, which is a national park. I see a camera strapped to the waist. I see greenery, lush greenery all around. And what I'm doing is slowly counting the blessings that I'm seeing in this photo. I personally believe living a happy, content life stems from being able to appreciate the things that we have. And those things come in all different shapes and sizes depending on who we are. I just feel like in this fast-paced world that we're living in, we don't really get the chance to sit down, slow down, and consider what we've actually been given. This is way easier when you think of everything that could have went wrong to prevent this photo. So, in this particular example, any one of us on this trip could have been sick, and that could have canceled the entire trip. But we weren't sick. We had our health with us, fully. You know, we all have our limbs attached to our bodies. We could have easily been born without these limbs, or having gone through an accident and having lost a limb. But what I see in this picture is everyone has all of their limbs, and that in itself is a blessing too. We're all wearing warm jackets, and we're all fully clothed. It could have been the case that we didn't have enough money to buy these things. Also, we're at a national park. The fact that we're able to go on a vacation or a day trip to a park and have a day off from work is a blessing itself. There are a lot of people in this world who do not have the luxury of taking a day off from work, yet we have the ability to do that and others don't. Think of all of the things that could have went wrong to prevent this trip. Just how much of an amazing life that we have, that we're living every single day. And the list goes on and on and on. I mean, the fact that we're surrounded by such beautiful nature is a huge blessing. The fact that we're able to breathe clean air is a huge blessing. These little small things, you know, the fact that we're a family, that we love each other, that we're all together, that we support each other. When you go through this experiment a couple of times with some older photos, looking at things objectively, not subjectively, objectively, that's the key. The key factor is removing yourself from the equation and looking at yourself as this blessed person.
Oh no, it's Ariel, the mysterious toad. Ariel was pretty good.
Seeing yourself as someone who is blessed, someone who has a lot of things, that will change your perspective on how you walk through the world. The next time you're having a bad day, you'll realize, you know what, it's bad, but I also have all these amazing things. And I feel like it's that balance that lets you tread through this earth living a very content life. We realize, at least for me personally, that so much of life is given to us. I didn't choose to be born in this country. I didn't choose to be born to this family. Yet, I didn't choose to be born with all of my limbs, with full health. Yet here I am. I have so much to be thankful for that I did not work for. And in that fact alone is an appreciation that I have toward this universe, toward this creator. And you know, when someone gives you a gift that's just so great that you didn't work to obtain, that you didn't strive for, but it's just given to you every single day, it's really hard to appreciate that gift. After a certain while, you kind of just take it for granted. And what looking at these older photos does for me is it just cements in my mind that like I am living a life that is truly blessed. I have gifts all around me, and I need time to slowly like take them in and appreciate them and thank, the bestower of these gifts for them. It's very hard when talking about this to not get religious or spiritual, but taking a step back, this video is about using photography to appreciate those things that are around you, all the blessings that you have been given. What photography can help you do is freeze moments in time and make and force you to look at those moments from a different perspective, a different way. And if you look at enough moments, enough times, you will change the way that you look around your life. It gives you a chance to reflect on previous experiences that passed and you would have otherwise forgot about them. That Muir Woods photo took 5 seconds? That whole interaction, that whole thing took 5 seconds. Yet I'm able to extract a lot of value from that previous moment that I previously lived because of the power of photography and the ability to basically freeze time for a certain amount of time. And when you spend your time reflecting on your previous blessings, you end up just living this life with an ethos of gratitude. You end up just being so grateful that you're able to experience this life. You're able to become more appreciative, and everything that happens to you, whether it's positive or negative, seems to become more sweet because there's a reason for everything. That's it for today, guys. It doesn't really matter what camera you have. It doesn't matter if it's a cell phone or whatever. Take the time, slowly look back at your old self, your old pictures, and look at each frame very carefully and try to count all the blessings in those photos. Try to consider everything that could have went wrong to prevent that photo from happening, and you will slowly realize just how much we have been blessed.